Right, today I'm going to talk about what God showed me my dreams really were, why I didn't get my dreams fulfilled when I wanted them. So I came to a certain city, Lionsgate portal last year conveniently. That's when I dropped in. And for an entire year from that Lionsgate to the next Lionsgate, I pretty much fought every single day with sheer determination and drive to get the right amount of focus and energy right to make the best music possible to impress everybody in there. While I was doing that, in my struggle, I had so many enemies come out. I was attacked by random people. I was constantly fighting different characters for weeks, and then they would just disappear. And oh, they're going to a mental hospital. Never see them again. As soon as I overcame a hurdle in life, they're just gone. Um, as I'm doing this, every single person I wanted to impress, probably one a month, a new person of the group of 10 to 15 people I wanted to impress in this music scene in this small city. I met while I'm struggling with something big, so it wasn't a main priority for me because I had something a lot bigger in survival mode to get done. And a lot of them tried to help. Some of them knew voodoo and were trying to like get me into that, trying to take away the blessing that I obviously had. They understood that they were there because I was part of that manifestation, whatever. Because I was thinking about how my music would create waves, and they were a part of the wave makers. So a lot of people wanted to like take from me. A lot of people wanted to do this, and that. I'm constantly getting Truman Show. So basically, at the end of it, when I was making hit songs, because I'm a genius and I have sheer determination and will and drive, that's been whether God appointed or earned through my suffering every single day, pushing forward to make it happen. As I'm making hits, hit after hit, they show me something shows me a New York penthouse, and it's full of these disgusting black sludge bugs. In that it doesn't matter what body they have; they're just sludge bugs, and their whole job is to take an innocent. I saw like a young 18-year-old girl. They basically roped her in, and she was scared and sweet and innocent, and they just put her on the table and ate her and devoured her. Got a tiny, like a minuscule amount bigger. Chuckled to themselves because it was like the only excitement they'll ever get, and then went right back to just being flies that are just buzzing negativity. And that was the music scene that all these kids are fighting for. That's their goal, whether they realize it or not, and they chose to keep going. That's the only way that they could progress. What actually was the whole time the legendary life that I earned was this ascended, driven, sheer determination for the goal, and how many souls I saved in the process. How many lost souls were going down this current that I was going down around me. And I was so confident and focused and driven and precise and forward moving that I unwillingly led thousands. I would say thousands at this point because it's been over 10 years that I've been away from my parents when the government took me, and I went and just have been traveling since. No place longer than 3 to 6 months. Then I move on. So all these people that come in while I'm just going and going and going, trying to get my things done, making progress, getting cut down, getting back up, and going harder and harder and harder, learning all these skills, and I'm just constantly talking to anyone that comes in. I give free game to everybody completely, no matter what's in my surroundings, because I know that God put them there to listen. Fasting, sunlight, probiotics, fish oil, omega 3s, seafood, getting enough rest, because sleep deprivation is the reason that we're all crazy. Seeing your mind as vibrations of sound, because that's what string theory is, strings like on a violin. And then just imagining it as high as possible, lifting yourself out of your body into the spirit realm and just flying as fast as you can go. And then you get to decide what you want, but you have to work fucking hard for it every single day because you're accountable to get what you want. That's when they help, because fortune favors the brave and there's no separation in nature. Someone was listening. So yeah, I do that, and I've done it for thousands and thousands of people. And that's what the whole thing was. I wasn't trying to impress these people. I impressed them because I'm impressive. I didn't have to go out to do it. And that's why God put them so perfectly that it didn't matter. Yeah, I could have taken more risks, and yeah, I could have became the king. I could have conquered the place. But at the end of the day, there's a way that has to be done without it going bad. Without me getting roped in so much negativity I can't escape. It's got to be perfect timing. And I think we're either past that point, and that's why I'm allowed to say it, or we're right on time. But either way, I'm just going to keep getting up and doing what I'm doing. You feel me? I have notebooks that I write down every day what I'm going to do. I'm learning a lot more about myself, like I can't have caffeine. I'm learning how important it is to get into the woods. I'm kind of stuck in the car right now, and that's why I'm talking. And that's why I'm talking like this, because guarantee you, if I was anywhere else but trapped in the car in the middle of a busy parking lot, I would be talking a lot different. You feel me? I want to be out there in the woods, but I wanted to get this video out to you first because I'm sure there's a lot of stuff buzzing around in you because you have so many relationships and connections, and you're in a lock of people that all have relationships and connections. I'm sure there's a lot in you that's gonna make you that's gonna coalesce, amalgamate in you, and tell you that I'm crazy. But the fact of the matter is, runs if you're not going into the woods, if you're not diving off the deep end, if you're not jumping off the porch or the stage and really running with it and living with it, you have no opinion on what anything is, because you can't even raise out of yourself and have a consistent routine enough to do better. I guarantee you're probably fat when you know you could be, I want to say Brie, which means eminence in Ireland. You could be Brie. You could be Brian. You could be out here. But what's stopping you from just deciding to be that image of your greatest version? Because it's not me. Because I've always been here. I have a feeling I'm always going to be here. So to stay humble, I would say just take good care of yourself. And if you ever supported me or sent kindness my way, just know any energy you gave, I used to form the most perfect thing to do, the most perfect little ball of courageous perseverance. And I sent it right back out. I didn't hold on to anything. Unless what I needed to get me, and like I said, thousands of people, to that better, brighter, golden, glowing thing I choose to rise above. And that there is new music on the way. I came out the war without a saint and noted on my name, critically acclaimed, such a shame that you felt like I got all my homies stuck above the spells. They was living in a living hell, I had to break them out of jail. When I set my sails, I never fail, local with my motor, say I'm off the rails, I never followed any path that I didn't set myself, I don't follow all your leads, I leave a trail. Karma came around. I wish him well. I took all of my people, then I picked them up and threw them straight through the wishing well.